Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 126 in Candy Crush Friend Saga, where we have 32 moves to find and free 19 little friends here. And I've got Yeti as my helper, so if I can collect the cyan blue up to 12, each time I collect 12 I'll get a wrapped candy on the board, so that could be helpful. Now let's talk about these elements. I've got licorice twirls and covered up licorice twirls and licorice dispensers. And with those dispensers, the general rule is that if I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice will be dispensed. And if I don't take out licorice, that's when new licorice will show up. But there's often a 1 or a 2 turn delay. It's all based on the individual levels. And now let's talk about these guys. These are simply threads and they're all connected. So if I can pull one thread, then I can get rid of everything. And by hitting next to these, that's how we pull the threads. So you see this is only 2 threads thick and this is 3 threads thick. Wow, that's a tongue twister. So I'm going to pop that. I'm going to try to pop it again. Now this has gone down to 2. I can't pop it right away. But I do like this move, using a stripe and creating things. There, I did. I got it popped. So getting that out of the way gives me so much more space on this board. Gives me the opportunity to reach into these areas that are tough to get to. And I have got a lot of work here. So I think that on these hard levels, I want to really take my time and make each move deliberate. Here I can make a fish. Oh, and I got a color bomb. I could make this stripe here, but I'm going to do this instead. Now that I've got a color bomb, I would love to be able to match it with a special. I'll go ahead and take this now. There's no way I can get an orange here. It's going to blow this up, which will then probably end up blowing up some fish, but probably leave this alone, except it'll bring it downward, and when it brings it downward, oh fish, that was rude. Well, it still took out the most prevalent color on the board, and so that's happy for me, but I'm still angry. Let's make another color bomb just to get back at that, because once I have reduced the colors down, it's easy to make another color bomb. Of course, that one's going to take off right away, but I knew that because I was making a wrapped right next to it, and it still has value. It still does take out a color, so it concentrates things down. Yeti put this wrapped here for me, which is perfect because I'm going to make this a stripe, and now I get to reach down into the crevices here and reach all the way across the board to make some changes. So it's going fairly well because I'm paying attention to each potential move I have. I can make a stripe here, I can make a stripe here, I can make a fish, and the fish are great for seeking out those areas that are tough to reach. I'm going to go for this stripe, and then I'm going to go for this stripe, and yay Yeti, he matched me up, and so I'm able to reach down into the corners. And the more I can focus on this lower area, the better off I'll be, because it can create cascades. I could make this stripe, I just don't see it being extremely valuable. I'd rather work straight down here. And now I'm going to make a fish, and nothing looks great currently. Let's go ahead and do this, getting Yeti filled up. Okay, so I actually like where this wrapped is. I don't want to move it, so I don't want to combine it with the fish. I may have to. But I'm looking at the fact that maybe I can get a purple through here. This is a long shot, but I'm making a stripe as I go, ooh, and the long shot paid off. So I got that color bomb, and now I've got the color bomb matched with a special. I'm definitely going to take this. This is having such a nice effect on the base of this board. Those stripes going in all sorts of directions. Wrapped candy, thank you Yeti. That's a great spot for a wrapped. And I can make another wrapped. Is that the best spot? It's not perfect, but I do have things here I need to open. This looks like a better move for me, though. Really, just working directly where I need to get sometimes is better than creating specials and things like that. So I have 2 more left. One's here. Presumably one is here in this really thick stuff. I can make a stripe. I can make a stripe. I'm going to make this stripe and try to drop it down. but I need some activity here and I can't get any. So I'm going to make a fish or two and try to get those guys set off to help over here. I can't get those guys set off. Let's take out a licorice and bring things together. There we go. Now I get 3 fish. And they're all aimed in great spots. Set off that wrapped candy. Go, Yeti, go. So, and that's going to hit a fish, and the fish is going to come over here. Oh my goodness, the fish went in a wrong spot. But we got it done. Okay, so I was able to get that done on my first playthrough, but there's a reason for that. I had played this already. My recording got corrupted, so I had to play it again. The first time I played it, I think it took me 4 tries before I was able to beat it. And every time I played, win or lose, I learned about the board and I got better. So this is one of those that even if you lose, remember, you're building up your experience, and it's going to help you not only to beat this level eventually, but to beat all of the other levels. The better you understand the board, the better things will go for you. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.